Hello, one and all, on this great and beautiful day that is a Thursday afternoon. At least it is Thursday here in Hamilton, in Ontario, Canada. I don't know where you are, but I hope it is a great and beautiful day, night, whatever it is for you. Um, Announcement. We have hit the 100 mark. We have 100 subscribers. This is awesome. So Saturday, after I hopefully can do some live streaming from Hamilton Comic Con and show you some stuff there, hopefully you will. I'll be it when I get home. I will be able to do a live stream, and so Saturday afternoon, evening maybe, before I do my live drawing stream for the evening, for that evening, night, whatever, we hopefully should be able to do our giveaway for a thing, thing for whatchamacallit. Sorry, just curious. Thing. Hello to whomever's come in. Um, Also Friday, hopefully, if I'm going to be checking things out this afternoon, hopefully, um, to see whether I can live stream from Art Crawl. So hopefully that will be able to be done. And you'll be able to join me for some of that. It's a 7-hour thing, so I probably won't be live streaming for all 7 hours of it. I'll probably come off and on a few times for 20 minutes, half an hour, or something like that, maybe 5 minutes. Unless, of course, I end up deciding to do my live drawing of the night that evening there because, well, you know, it ends at 11, so, or thereabouts. So I'm not sure what else to say. I guess we will get on with the reading. We are still in chapter 1. The section we're starting with of it is called "To Use or Lose the Power." So we are basically starting where we stopped yesterday, as we will be doing every day, starting where we stopped the day before. Or in one case, if it's Friday, we'll be starting where we left off on Monday. We'll be starting where we left off on Friday. Anyways, imagine the temptation to exercise omnipotence in a world of mere mortals. An amusing story by John Briner, Superman's arch enemy Lex Luthor programs a computer to unravel the connection between Superman and Clark Kent. When the computer reveals that Superman and Clark Kent are the one and the same, Lex Luthor utterly rejects the idea. The authority-hungry Luthor cannot conceive that someone with Superman's power would pose as an ordinary man working for a living. Luthor speaks for the world at large when he says, I know that no man with the power of Superman would ever pretend to be a mere human. Such power is to be constantly exploited. Such power is to be used. Luther's reasoning could Luther's reasoning be true? Why work? Why work when you can simply seize anything you want? Why be a friend when you can be a tyrant? Why serve others when they can be forced to serve you? Sounds like a timeline that we explored. They explored the Injustice timeline. Thanks, Mike S. Miller, for doing your work on that. Early in his career, Superman does indeed wrestle with the dilemma of irresistible power. He realizes no earthly authority can possibly restrain him, so he imposes his own limits. He agrees to abide by the laws of the land, the American way, and establishes a personal code against taking human life, acknowledging the potential risk inherent in his own power. Superman turns for help to Batman, another costume crime fighter. Superman entrusts to Batman a rare piece of kryptonite, which Batman guards as a fail-safe weapon, a contingency for the day when Superman may, as Luthor speculates, abuse his powers and harm the very people he's sworn to protect. Both Caped heroes realize that only Batman is sufficiently resourceful and ruthless enough to bring down Superman. If necessary, Batman will destroy Superman to protect innocence. This is precisely why Superman chooses Batman to hold the kryptonite. The Man of Steel himself utterly vulnerable for the sake of those he's come to save. In a different storyline, Superman faces three criminals native from his native Krypton. These outlaws inherited the same powers as Superman, but have used them to murder the population of an entire planet. Worst of all, they've committed unspeakable atrocities for no reason. They are not seeking safety, wealth, domination, or even revenge. They incinerate cities for sport. They revel in mass murder. When Superman confronts the unrepentant killers, they laugh about the horrors they've perpetrated. That's, I believe, Zod and his crew in an early thing before they give him more motivation than just whatever brutal tact, brutal whatever, however you want to say it. Even if Superman can somehow triumph over these three foes, he realizes no prison can hold them, no matter what safeguards he uses. Eventually, these murderers will break free and continue their monstrous crimes. Faced with an insoluble dilemma, Superman takes action he will never again repeat. He declares himself to be the legal representation of his birth planet, draws a piece of kryptonite from a lead container, shields himself from the deadly radiation, and exposes the criminals to the lethal substance. The Kryptonian renegades die slowly. Superman has ample time to reconsider his choice, but he stays the course. He brandishes the kryptonite until the last criminal is dead. He stands over their bodies. Superman vows that he will never again take a human life. I guess in this case, it wouldn't be human, it'd be Kryptonian. But take a life, basically. Years later, Superman is still haunted by the execution. Eventually, he consults a psychiatrist for help to deal with his guilt. The story reveals that Superman's uprightness and profound respect for life. Batman and the kryptonite notwithstanding, the world's chief protection against the power of Superman is simply goodness. Unlike Luthor, Superman genuinely cares about others, and he views his power as a responsibility for service, not as an opportunity for exploitation. It's a theme in the stories of superheroes that the world still grapples with believing, made to save. The gospel account of Luke says that in preparation for ministry, Jesus enters the Judean wilderness where for 40 days he fasts, prays, and wrestles with temptation. When Jesus is hungry, the devil tempts him to turn stones into bread. But Jesus will not use his power for his own comfort. Next, the devil offers him the kingdoms of the world if Jesus would merely worship Satan. This would mean using power. This would mean using power as Satan would. The world does, as the world does, to rule and control. Jesus turns from the devil's offer. Jesus has come to serve, not to be served. Finally, the devil urges Jesus to demonstrate his power by flinging himself from the pinnacle of the temple in downtown Jerusalem. Surely, after a public display of such invincibility, the devil reasons the crowds will beg to follow Jesus. But Christ again refuses the easy way. He will use his power to help people, not to compel, dazzle, or coerce. Jesus returns from the wilderness and turns his attention and energy to healing, having forsworn to use his power for personal, having forsworn to use the power, having, sorry, having forsworn the use of his power. Okay, I gotta be reading this wrong. I think it means having forsworn the use of his power for personal advantage. Maybe I got the wrong definition of that word forsworn. Probably do, but I'm thinking he's not wanting to use it for personal advantage. The fullness of God's omnipotence lives in Jesus, but he's willing to lay it aside to live in a human world. He is He is almighty, but will he make himself as vulnerable as any other man or woman? Okay, that is it for the day. We are ending right there. We will still be starting connecting celestial to play dots. So I guess obviously we will be going on to the drawing portion of our show. Just and actually, before we go on to the drawing portion, we're gonna be stuff showing this anyway, showing screen anyway. So, this is a drawing of the Canadian Shield by John Dillard, Gaming the System. He has a YouTube channel here on YouTube. So check it out. He's a good artist. You see him a lot on my live stream in the evenings as of late. So again, check out his channel. Okay, so now we want to bring that up to. And that. Okay, now I just gotta figure out where I put my stylus. Sort of paramount to this next part of the show. Found it. It's just getting it now. Or I thought I found it. Hello to whomever has come in. Where did I put my stylus? Oh, right there. Not where I thought it was, but it was slightly hidden. Okay. So this is my character, Aqua Kid. Oh, and tonight also I'm going to be on Chester Busby's channel at about 10 o'clock for Drawn and Quartered, the fan edition. And we will be drawing Lobo. It is basically the minor leagues for some of us. We are the up and comers. I haven't seen some of my regulars in a while. Chad, where are you? Hey, Dad. I was just wondering where you've been. I haven't seen. Oh yeah, I think I seen you the other day, but I haven't got to. The channel's so somewhat busy at night now. Um. So how are things going, Chad? With you? Get that teeth thing resolved yet? Not even close to that here. It's a nice, beautiful, warm, sunny day. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. And I can go out like that too. Foggy too. So we've hit 100 subs, Chad. I've hit 100 subs, Chad. So that hopefully Saturday afternoon, my time, after I come back from. Yeah, I hate cold weather too. I don't know whether it gives me depression, but I do hate cold weather. But hopefully after I come back from Comic Con, Hamilton's Comic Con, which I'm gonna try and live film at, we'll be doing the thing for the giveaway. So you'll probably want to keep an eye out for Saturday afternoon when I'm going up. See whether you can be the one that wins the free commission. Go search for female cosplayers. I'll probably search for all the cosplayers there. And it should go back to being as a couple years ago. They moved it for a couple years. So hopefully, and they moved it back to where it was. So hopefully, it will be better again. Yeah, hopefully no SJWs. Hamilton probably off most of their radar. Yeah, I seen something about that. I saw EVS had a video about it. I haven't checked it out yet. Think they're a bit crazy, but the guy does need to work too. I don't know. I think what he did was really stupid, obviously, and not right. I don't know. But if somebody doesn't want to hire them, they don't want to hire them too. Too. Ugh. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think what he did was right. Making all those jokes and makes him look a little leery. Yeah, over 100 rapes. Yeah, definitely is bad for sure. I don't know. Well, he's paying for it, that's for sure. Hopefully, he learns. Maybe he should come out and apologize. If he hasn't already, I don't know whether he has or not. Maybe that's a real big thing. He hasn't even apologized for making all these jokes. Do you know whether he's apologized or not to anybody? To the public in general? And like I said, I'm not trying to excuse his behavior. Well, I guess that could be a good thing technically. But then again, I guess it's a question. It ends up becoming a question of why did he delete it? And no one can really truly ever know that because we can go with what he tells us. Well, what he tells us might be what he thinks everybody wants to hear. Yeah, true. The past can haunt you, and you definitely got to make sure you what's the uh you got to watch what you put online because Somebody will find it somehow, some way. Even if it was, yeah, for sure. Okay, we got basically everything there, so we're gonna delete that layer because we no longer need it. We're gonna expand that. Put a couple more lines in here to get look better. Thank you. Well, just a re-go over. Good. Yeah, it's my ripoff of Aquaman, so Aqua Kid. I don't know what color Aquaman's eyes are offhand, so we're making them blue. Hello to the new people in watching. That's scary. The Batman's or Batwoman's looking better than Teen Titans. Okay, so there is Aqua Kid done. This here is John Sims. He is a detective. He is part of. I haven't seen any of that sort of stuff yet. John Sims is going to be a supporting cast in my Canadian Shield comic book. He comes into it in issue 3. No, he won't. He doesn't. He's not a sidekick. He's just a police officer who, for probably the first year and a half, he just more consults with the Canadian Shield by phone. He become He's one of the first friends Canadian Shield makes in the present. Probably the second friend, because the first he makes is a guy named Jack Eagles, although you're never given that name at first. But eventually the name will be revealed, Jack Eagles. Sort of, yeah, but this guy is stationary at a particular city at first, and Canadian Shield's mobile, so more ends up talking to him by phone, just tells him what's going on or whatever. And I guess he advises him, reassures him. I've got like 8 comics written, so. But eventually, when the Canadian Shield gets where he's going, this guy's going to end up getting a transfer to that city. And probably will end up being more Commissioner Gordon like, although, there's no rooftop meetings or whatever. What are you looking for? Mom says hi, Chad. Yeah, over his travels, he's to where he's going, from where he appears to where he's going. He's going to accumulate a bunch of supporting cast that once he gets there, for some reason or another, they are going to end up there. So all the supporting cast will end up being in the same city. I'm not sure how much the different supporting cast will interact. I have yet to set up a sidekick for the Canadian Shield. I've got one that I'd like to set up for the insecto I want to set up for. The flame. Actually, probably most of their partnerships are going to be more partnerships than sidekick based. I got one for Ozona, one for do I have one for the Wiz, and one for the Flame. A few of my characters don't have sidekicks yet, but it's something that I'd like to do. Make sure all my major characters have sidekicks. Then again, Superman doesn't have a sidekick really, so it does. You can have it where they don't, but I think sidekicks is really something that works for DC. So the whole legacy part, it's one of those things. Like I said, I want to take what works with DC and Marvel, and then maybe add some stuff that I think will work too. And some clothes. Yeah, but the Supergirl is usually off on her own. Crypto, yeah, sometimes. It's not like crypto, they're not like Robin. They're almost all the time. Or, Speedy or Kid Flash or Wonder Girl's been in the past. Yeah, Superman has his quote unquote family, the Superman family. And that's a good thing to build up too, families, if you will. And that's something I want to do too, build up the families. The Flame family, the Insecto family, Canadian Shield family, Zona family. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that is gonna be crazy. Batman has a strict code about not killing people. He only got close to that because of after Jason Todd's death. Talk about messing up a timeline. Yeah, probably. And if he left because of that reason, Jason Todd isn't even become a Robin yet. So that's crazy. Two Robins at the same time? Who are they trying to rob? These people know nothing about continuity, even in like stuff like that. I don't know. I'll check out a few episodes when it comes on, and then decide from there. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, yeah, I'm against Batman. I'm leaving Batman because he's killing people. Oh, one sec, I just killed somebody. Unless sometimes you can't go by the trailers too because they mislead you to what's going on. Well, Superboy was not a part of the original Teen Titans. Wonder Girl was. The original Teen Titans were Speedy, Wonder Girl, Aqualad, Speedy, Wonder Girl, Aqualad, Kid Flash, and Robin. So, but there's somewhere in between. There's somewhere past, obviously, the original Teen Titans in this, and I think so. There won't be any Superboy. I couldn't see some Superboy, and Wonder Woman would possibly be gone. Wonder Girl, I should say. But Cyborg should be there, yeah. But they probably can't put Cyborg in because of the whole movie stuff and all that. Would be my guess. Yeah, but this Teen Titans isn't in the same universe of movies as Batman. Yeah, I know, but it's even why they had, I think, a hard time putting Superman on Supergirl, and why they're having a hard time doing some of the characters in the TV series. Even showing Batman in like the Flash or something like that, or the Black Flash Arrowverse. From what I get, they're not doing it all because of the two separate universes. That's what I know, or what I think I know, anyways. DC, for some reason, doesn't want to cross universes or have them the same universe like Marvel's doing with their most of their TV shows. It's hard to say. It might be better than some of it because they might have a better budget, actually, because if he's going to be in more than one episode, that budget for the CGI for him is now can be spread over a bunch of shows. Unlike if it would just be like one episode. Sort of like when they did King Shark and Flash. You know, when they suddenly made it so it's more than just thing that one teaser at the end. I'll be right back. I'll just stop that and go downstairs. Look, remembering. What's saying that? Okay, I'm back, I guess. But hopefully they don't mess it up too bad. Hey Joshua, how are you? Yeah, we're talking a little bit about Teen Titans trailer. Although I haven't seen it yet. The new one, I guess. Hello, David.
Hello, John. Hello, Rick. You remember me from yesterday?
Nope.
Oh, must have been another David.
Yeah, must have been.
It's cold out.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I've already been out, Dave.
Okay, why am I always cold?
I have no idea.
Can you doctor me up?
Pardon?
Can you doctor me up?
Doctor you up?
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta go see the doctor yourself. You want?
Oh, you can pretend to be a doctor and work on me.
Yeah, I can pretend, but doesn't mean it would be successful.
Oh,
Seeing as how I'd be pretending.
I just came in to say hi.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of your space.
I don't care.
I like your glasses. You got a new pair of glasses? The brown ones, anyway.
No, they're not new.
Just something you
Just
changed them.
not so much changed. I couldn't find the other pair that I was using for the double.
Oh.
So
Tell you what, you can have these.
yeah, unfortunately, they would not probably work
Why?
because they're prescription made for you.
Oh. Yeah, that one makes sense. It's like Cal Brown met me on Easter Sunday. Said, try these sunglasses on. I put them on and couldn't even see through.
Ah,
Well, they were prescription sunglasses. So for someone to scale them, it's like, how much am I steal these? I can't even see out of these glasses.
well, some might be able to, some might not. It's hard to say.
That's true. Depends on their eyes, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going out and have a T-bone steak.
Well, good for you.
Which fridge is that in?
The one that's not in our house.
I'm gonna have to go look for it then, right?
Yep. So what's up with you, Joshua? Okay, we got all the main colors here, so we're gonna get rid of this one. Control A. So can we follow Pope Raven on Twitter without joining the cult of Raven? Yeah, being a gentleman now is just sexer. Why do your account get canned, or do you know? Or can you just not like remember your password or something? Oh, people who can't deal with hurt feelings. Let me guess. What are the rules, Joshua? You got to go into every single Comic Skate forum and live stream and propagate the cult of Raven. No, I'm just kidding. It's classified. So we're dealing with a secret society now, are we, even? That could be a wee bit of problems, eh? Yeah, because they have block bots. They use block bots on people. So basically, if you believe, if you are, so maybe if you're following somebody else that they don't like, you automatically get blocked. And that's all what what's his name was against from that one comic company. It's like, don't block somebody just because they're following some like Donald Trump or something. Maybe they just want to know what's going on with Donald Trump. so they can report on it or whatever. Okay, I had the stuff out here for his eyes, but I forget what it is, so we're just gonna go with brown for now. I'll correct it later. So, John Sims. Wow. That's just crazy. So, Joshua, be in here Saturday afternoon when I start up a live stream. I'll try and get half an hour into it before I do the drawing or whatever you want to call. I've hit 100 subscribers, and it's a free commission for somebody who wins a small little contest. Okay, we'll see you later, Joshua. Have a great day. All hail Starfire. No. So, John Sims, one of the supporting cast of the Canadian Shield comic book. So if you're in and win it, you could probably get me to do a commission of Raven. And it would be sent to you free of charge. So I'm not sure exactly what time Saturday afternoon, but make sure that notification is on. So people, smash that like button. Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when things are going on. You'll especially want that notification bell for Saturday after I go to Hamilton's Comic Con and come back and get things done. We do our contest for the free commission. Remember to comment in the comment section, and of course, why not share this with other people? And I'm not sure what else to say. Guess that's it for now. I will be on later tonight I would be doing my live drawing of one-eyed owl, I think it is. Yeah, one-eyed owl. So, um, I guess that's it for now. We will see everybody later. Have a great, wonderful day. God bless. Love everybody. Goodbye.